Alright, yeah. Gonna be dumpster diving again, I guess. Hopefully. I got the pedestrian slayer here. Looks like I found this gun safe. I'm gonna load this up. Hopefully this video is quicker. The last one I thought it would be ended up being 3 hours long. So hopefully this one goes quicker. Alright, so last time I saw one of these getting built, I found a boatload of copper in the dumpster. I mean, that's all dependent on what you find in the dumpster is dependent on who builds it and what they're doing, I guess. But I don't know, gonna look into it. That was a piece of rebar just chilling there. There's some metal. I don't know what you guys can see. I had the camera like angled too far down last time I was doing this, so I'm trying to angle it a little bit more up. So hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. But I won't know that until I start to edit this, I guess. Whoa. Gotta try to be careful in this one. There's a big chunk of steel right down here. It's buried in all this asphalt. Yeah, there's like too much asphalt on top of it, I think. Guess that's all we're finding today. Out of this one, anyway. I don't know if I knocked this down. I'll throw it back up in here. Yeah, that's about all I'm getting out of this. Too much asphalt. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so I was paying attention when I left that other dumpster. Found these other two here. See what we got inside of this one. Ooh, alright. We got some stuff. I'm gonna shut the truck off though. Oh, there's a whole trailer axle over there laying in the weeds. I'm gonna check that out. It's pretty interesting. So, when you go into dumpsters like this, I never really try to go face first. I always try to face the wall of the dumpster. That way you can always pull yourself up instead of jumping straight in. Ooh! That way if it's not completely solid, you know, you're not gonna eat shit, I guess. Just a quick word of advice for those of you that might want to follow in my footsteps, I guess. There's a lot of HVAC crap in here. Alright, so this box, trying to get it out, it goes clear to the back of the dumpster. It's pretty heavy, buried under a lot of weight, so let's see what I can get. I'm just gonna toss that to the ground. Throw it on the ground. Clean that up here in a bit. I think there's more in here. I see this other thing here. Ooh, spider. Hopefully that spider died. Probably didn't. Looks like a brown recluse. Hopefully it doesn't bite me, because them things are kind of ain't the most poisonous spider out there, but you definitely don't want them biting you. Oh, there's its nest. Sad thing is, these things are brand new. Like brand new. I don't know if there was a problem with them before I started doing this, but It's crazy. Oh, it's even more of them. What are you? Yeah, that's all brand new. Whatever this stuff is. Ain't usable no more though. Not that stuff anyway. Fuck it, that's already in my hand. Normally I don't get cans, but this is a bunch of aluminum here. Trying to separate the garbage. Trying to grab it in one big handful, but I think this might be easier versus trying to pick all the garbage out. I'll just pick the metal out. I think there's wire in one of them. There's more of that stuff. I obviously missed the truck on some of these, but I'll clean it up once I'm out of the dumpster. I'm trying to move, not like super quick, but you know, it's Friday towards the end of the day. I was doing some other crap down here, so I'm just trying to get done with today, get back to where I'm from. You know, I did decide to go dumpster diving a bit, so yeah, that's why I'm kind of, seems like I'm in a rush, I guess. You know, the dumpster diving was not the main priority of the day, I guess. I have no clue if I'm hitting the truck or not. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw things next to the dumpster there. That way I know what I'm doing. That was wet. Hopefully it was just the stuff that was inside that thing though. A lot of people avoid scrap metal like this, like the steel studs and whatnot, all the HVAC cutoffs. For whatever reason, they think it's not worth their time, but I don't know, for me, I only seem to make most of my money with this stuff here, so, you know, you might think this isn't worth it to you, but this is worth it to me, and it recycles. I mean, I've recycled a buttload of this stuff, so I mean, it's got to be doing something to help the world, you know, the whole supply chain and all that, you know. Probably recycled a couple tons of this crap in my lifetime. Actually, I know it's been a couple tons, but you know, like, the amount of weight that I've recycled is probably, like, a lot higher than most people would even believe. And a lot of it comes from this stuff. So I think that's all I'm gonna get out of this dumpster. So I'm gonna climb up and out of here and put that mess in my truck. It's kind of a tall dumpster. I'm 6'3". It's taller than me. Probably like 7 foot or something. So yeah, now I can get all this stuff in the truck. I'll be able to sort it a lot better now, I think. So yeah. Then I'll check out that dumpster. Alright, so I'll see what we got in this dumpster here. That's a small piece of steel I'll get. Trying to find a way into this one. Guess I'll go in from the back. Whoa, door's open. What do we got though? Do we got anything that'll make it worth my time? There is like some aluminum stuff. I don't want to make a mess though. Try to just open that. There's a wire. There's a chunk of steel. I really don't want to make a mess here. See if there's a way in from the front. Got like a hot tub thing here. It's kind of awkward. I'm just gonna throw this in the truck here real quick. So that's what I was able to condense everything down into from this dumpster. So, I don't know. This one's really weird, man. I didn't see a whole lot in it. I did see some stuff. I don't know if I can get to it without making a huge mess. There's 2 little aluminum things there. And again, it's like... yeah, just some small little aluminum things. It looks like... I really don't want to go all the way in there just to I don't know. And there's also that sharp piece of steel hanging out there. I don't know, I might just leave this one alone. There's maybe about like 20 cents worth of aluminum in there. So yeah, I'll pass on that for now. Yeah, so this, I don't know what's going on with it, man. There's like some weird trailer axle. It obviously broke at one time. There's just like this random trailer axle. It's chilling out here. So, I don't know. It's really weird. I mean, big commercial site here. And yeah, just some freaking trailer axle. Sounds like, I don't know, maybe it works. It's really, really odd. I don't know why it's here. I mean, it works. That's strange, man. It's definitely broken. Right there, you can see. So I don't know what this. I don't know what the deal is with this thing. I mean, if you're gonna leave it, some random lot like this, like chilling out here, you gotta expect it to be taken though, right? Like what the heck? Why would you just put a trailer axle out here? Just chilling out here. And it's clearly broken. I don't know, man. I might drive around, do some investigating on this. I don't know, I'm looking around. This thing has to be trash. Like, everything out here is trash. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna take it. I mean, with how broken it is anyway, I mean, ain't nobody using that. Like, it's gotta be trash. Yeah, it's gotta be. See if there's any metal in this one. Big commercial building, so hopefully there's something in here for me. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of steel roofing stuff. Ooh, heck yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some metal in there. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna back the truck up right here, I think. Alright, got the truck turned around. Let's freaking do this, yo. It's definitely a trash dumpster. It's gotta be. I'm gonna get these small things out of here first. Then I'm gonna start getting the big stuff. There is a reason for this. It's gonna be easier to haul the load if I have the small stuff in first. There's a lot of copper in this corner too. Them are some super expensive cars over there. Holy crap. That's a big chunk of steel. Somebody cut off something. There's a lot of like internet wire and stuff. I mean, it's like a car dealership. Yeah, this is internet wire. All this is internet wire, I guess. Cat wire, or kitty cat wire, some people call it. There's looks like some THHN or something down in there too. Small pieces, maybe. That's not the most efficient way to haul the copper, but it is a way, and right now a way is better than no way. That's a chunk of steel too. I'll deal with that once I get all this other stuff off of it. Somebody's stick electrodes. pretty insane. I'm just gonna get these out of the truck. Deal with the consequences later. Or get them out of the dumpster. I'll get them in the truck once I'm out there. Oh, there's a lot of them stacked here. Yeah, I gotta fix all that crap. Alright, I think that'll be it for this dumpster. Maybe one more small piece right here. Yeah, that'll be that. Ooh, and just get right out of here. That works. Alright, so now I can take all this, kind of shift it around where it'll not float around so much going down the road. This is quite a bit. Yeah, I'll get this straightened out. Maybe give you an update. Alright, yo. So, another trick I learned through doing scrap metal is if you have like some really sharp stuff that you have to run tie downs over, try to throw some cardboard over those sharp edges, preferably like the thickest cardboard you can find, and it usually stops the rubbing that your straps will do, so this metal won't really rub on your strap. I think I got to readjust this one. Ah, crap, lost my hook. Yeah, that if you were to just run the strap without that cardboard, it'll pretty much just tear into your strap. You'll be driving down the road, and all of a sudden, you know, your load is loose. Well, it's because you don't have a strap on it anymore, because you know your load dug into your strap. So if you put cardboard between the strap and your load, it significantly reduces wear on your strap. And it's a real cheap edge protector. So, yeah. So this might be the last of this load tonight. I'm not really sure, because I gotta get back to where I'm from, and so yeah, it's kind of getting late. So that might be it, might not be. I don't really know yet.